Hello everyone, welcome to a WSM education series. Within the scope of this episode, we will take a look at Twin App, Twin Kits, and Twin Coding App. And this is the overview of today. I want to share the story of Twin because it is Twin. As a company, it is a product of the World Science Movement project, so we'll look at that story at the beginning. Then we'll move to Twin App, Twin Kits, and Twin Coding App, and we'll wrap up today's session and this tutorial. In the scope of World Science Movement project, digital and physical products of Twin are being used. So this is very important for you because as you understand the capabilities of Twin products, you'll be able to introduce all the content to kids effectively. At Twin, our vision is to cultivate double-winged people equipped with humanitarian values and competencies. Children develop their competencies with our products while witnessing double wing through our models. This vision comes from YGA, Young Guru Academy. So World Science Movement Project is a project of YGA, and Twin is a product of World Science Movement Project. While working in YGA, volunteers are actively taking responsibility for social responsibility projects. And until now, YGA volunteers have incorporated 6 startups, focusing on solar energy, women empowerment, eco-friendly tourism, visually impaired people, and many more. YGA and these startups have been awarded by prestigious institutions such as Time, Harvard Business School, MIT Innovators Under 35, and Twin is a YGA Ventures company. And at Twin, we dream of cultivating next-generation, double-winged people who will solve the world's real problems. So let's have a quick look at Twin's story. Between 2011 2017, we made workshops and used tools, kits available in the market. And for 7 years, we accumulated double-wing content. We reached more than 20,000 children, and we observed the impact of our workshops. With the feedback that we've collected from the field, we decided to develop the first Twin Science kits and started using these kits in projects because we wanted to reach more kids. And products available in the market were either not so effective or so expensive. And products available in the market were either not so effective or so expensive. We wanted to reach more kids again, and we produced an entertaining science TV show called Know How for 14 episodes on CNN Turk, where we bring celebrities and children together around a double-wing science approach. It was a turning point for us, and we started getting messages from all over Turkey. And people wanted to have twin kits in their schools, but they did not have enough budget. Teachers were idealistic. They were developing themselves and wanted to be a dream partner to YGA's dream to spread the joy of science. That's when we understood to scale sustainability, we need 2 things. We incorporated twin science and robotics, started producing different kits, and YGA started the Science Movement project to take the most advanced technologies to all children. So today, in Twin Story, we've been awarded by very prestigious corporations, and the awards are to our approach. We've talked about the double wing approach a lot. Our products and contents are developed with this approach, where scientific knowledge is integrated with humanitarian values. We also get consultancies from the best professionals globally, in the education sector and science. So we combine knowledge with the double wing approach and create Twin model where we focus on skill-based learning instead of subject matter learning because 20 years later, subjects will be different, but the skills will matter. So we want to develop children's skills. We want to introduce other disciplines so that every child would know that a decision or an invention might affect other disciplines such as climate action, right? 200 years ago, people were using fossil fuels, experimenting with it, but no one knew that the climate effect would be this powerful. But people who were working on environmental topics knew and wrote articles, but no one listened to them because interdisciplinary work was limited. So we have a problem like a climate change now. So we use future technologies and introduce how they work and the science behind them because robotics, coding and AI will be the tools, technologies that children will use to solve the world's problems. And instead of informing kids with passive learning, we focus on active, playful learning. And we put children at the centre of education. our products and content are modular, so that children can have a more personalised education. It's not like one size fits all, but rather we are integrating different modules and presenting more personalised education. So these are the products we will talk about today. We have Twin Kits, we have 6 different conceptual kits, we have Twin App, a mobile application. It's a safe and moderated platform for kids, where they can find different challenges, interactive learning tools, trivia. And we have Twin Coding App that works embedded with our Twin Coding module. But while producing all of these products, we want to have a playful learning experience for kids. So to do that, the most important thing is to get the children's attention, which starts with interest. Without taking their interest, it is impossible, nearly impossible, to give them knowledge. So our products are designed to focus on playful learning. So once the interest is there, then you can give knowledge. But while doing that, we want to involve kids in this process. So it is interactive. We suggest you use this triangle where interest, knowledge, and love interconnect for education, because as interest is there and children get more knowledge, we see they start loving the learning process itself. So their interest is bigger, their curiosity gets bigger. This is the triangle that we came up with. To take their interest, we are trying to present a free learning environment as much as possible. We are offering unique experiments that can get their interest, attention, and also at the end, when they say, "Oh, I thought it was hard, but now I can see that I can do it." The intention is there. The effectiveness of this model is there. So once they say I can do it, they become confident learners, which is the main idea of Twin products. Let's have a look at the Twin app first. We have different character types in the Twin app. Like with every activity completed inside the Twin mobile application, children gain experience points, and all of these activities are in different areas of expertise. So we get to know children and their interest areas. So if we want to develop their skills, we can develop their skills in their expertise areas. For example, like cooking in the kitchen or doing some chemical experiments, they do not differ actually. They require the same skills: measurement, mixing, heating. So everything you complete in the kitchen actually is very similar to chemical experiments as well. So if they're more interested in cooking, instead of pushing them to do chemical experiments, we push them to do more with cooking. And this applies to future technologies as well. Some of them might choose to work on AI. Some of them might choose to work on renewable energy. So the subject might be different, but the skills are there. We focus on those core skills: problem solving, creative thinking, social awareness, critical thinking. Those core skills are labelled in our every content, so we can track children's expertise area and skills development as well. At the end of each month, we can send a development report to parents or teachers about children's 21st century skills. Children's skills development process. Their interest areas and some guides, some learning tools that might be useful for our teachers and parents. And inside of Twin mobile app, we have lots of different content. But one of the most important types of our content is adventures. And I strongly suggest you download the app from the QR code at the right top side of the screen and have a look at the adventures. I will show a small trailer of it, but that would be nice if you could go over it. So let's have a look at the adventure together.
We're going to space to visit the sun. All aboard the Rocket Twin. Hopefully we'll learn enough from the sun to bring electricity back to the island. Ready to leave Earth? Buckle up!
So, actually, these adventures are being produced inside of a Twin app. Again, please download the app. You will see that it has lots of content and you can use in-class activities or after-school activities. So twin kits are modular kits. We have around 30 different twin modules. We combine these different electronic modules in different combinations and add some craft materials in different kits as we come up with conceptual kits. So for example, robotic art kit in here, it involves power, fan and slide dimmer. It only involves 3 twin modules, and with extra craft materials, we have a kit that is appropriate for ages 5 to 8 and has different concepts, where we integrate robotics and art. We have an autonomous vehicle kit, so this is another concept about the automotive industry. And we have an aviation kit and education pack that actually is being used by WSM project, so it involves all twin modules. It involves all craft materials, and it involves curriculum that can be used for in-class activities. So let's have a look at how twin modules work. So we have twin modules in here. As you can see, twin modules connect with the help of magnets. So there are magnets in place inside of these plastic blocks, and with the right adjustment, these modules connect to each other. But if you connect them in the wrong way, you cannot. So these magnetic snap effects make it easier for kids to integrate, to start robotics and coding, because no welding is required, no cables, nothing is mixed up. So it is easy for our teachers and kids as well. And as you can see, we have these circular shapes, adapters on top of the plastic building blocks, which gives the capability to integrate twin modules with Lego blocks. We have 4 different colour codes. So power modules, as you can see here, represent grey. Yellow means the input modules, like the input modules are responsible for sending signals like sensors, right? And we have blue modules. They are representing output modules like sound, motion and light. And we have red modules, which are responsible for logic and transmission. And this is a screenshot from a user guide of the robotic art kit, for example. And as you can see, here we have step-by-step instructions. And once the project is completed, we have additional information in the user guide that can be used by teachers or some of our customers. Kids who want to enjoy this scientific explanation of the experiment. For example, in this specific experiment, we are talking about neutron disk and how colours are formed, how we see colours. So this know-how that you see here belongs to one little example, one little experiment, and we have an adventure inside of our mobile application related to neutron disk. And after completing the adventure, if children have TwinKit, they can do this experiment and upload their experiments to our mobile application. So as you can see here, our Twin app also works integrated with our Twin kits. So here are some of our kits. At the top left, we have our coding kit. At the top right, we have our robotic art kit. In here, we have our autonomous vehicle kit. And in here, again, autonomous vehicle kit. And as you can see, children in the left 2 images are using tablets because they are using our Twin coding module as well. So the Twin coding module is available inside of our education pack. Therefore, if you want to introduce coding to kids, you need to download our coding app. So Twin coding applications are very important to introduce coding to kids. So we have 3 different methods in order to use our Twin coding module. The first one is Twin coding app, which is available in iOS and Android. So once the kids open the box, the coding kit, they can easily connect the coding module, the physical module, with our Twin coding app, as you can see from the screen. And once the project is done with the block coding, once the kid hits the play button, the code they completed is sent to our physical module, and we can control our Twin modules with this Bluetooth connectivity. If you don't have a mobile phone and want to use a web platform, we have Twin Web Coding Platform, which is reachable from code.twinscience.com. Again, with the Bluetooth connection of the computer, you can control your Twin coding module, and we've developed special blocks. This is a Scratch-based coding interface, a block coding interface, and we have developed special blocks for controlling Twin modules, for example, DC motor, for light outputs and everything. And for the curious one and advanced coders, the Twin coding module is also compatible with Arduino IDE, Therefore, it allows text-based coding as well. So for the curious one, how to do it? So Twin Coding module comes with a special firmware that is downloaded inside of its chip. And it works. And it works for connectivity between the Twin module and our mobile app and web coding platform. But if you want to go beyond it, you can use digital and analog output of the Twin module, Twin Coding module, and also you can plug it into your computer and download the Arduino IDE program from the Arduino website and install it. And then you can use the Twin Coding module for text-based coding as well. So this was brief information about TwinKits, app and its features. If you have questions, please do not hesitate to send your questions to us. We would be more than happy to supply more information about our products. As YGA, we saw that to change something, the change starts with you. The change should begin with you. Philosopher Rumi's famous saying, "Yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today I'm wise, so I'm changing myself." So this World Science Movement Education series, I hope it will be beneficial for you to develop yourself.